Oh, 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 ah. Hi guys, Pokepeel here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. But today we are looking at MrCrayfish's furniture mod, which is an awesome mod that you can check out. I will put a link in the description, and I suggest you do check it out because it is cool. So let's take a look around. We got doorbells, we've got a mailbox full of letters and shit. We got a bird bath, which has no birdies because there's no birdies in Minecraft. We also have a little seating area out here. We also have a tap, which will let out a water source if you have a little water source underneath it. So, yep, get rid of you. If we go inside, we have a little fabulous Christmas tree. We also have some presents and all this lovely, lovely furniture. Now, some of this stuff is a little bit glitchy due to our shaders, and I apologize for that, but we have a lovely kitchen, which was in the latest update. We also have our bedroom, and we have our fabulous bathroom. So I'm going to show you the fabulous stuff that you can do with this mod, and how the recipes work, and stuff like that. So we got a fabulous path here. This is going to be the first thing I'm going to show you. With the stone path, all you need is 2 cobblestone and you will get 8 stone path, which you can simply just literally place down and it will make a lovely path. The next thing is this lovely white fence. It's like normal fencing, only it is white and has its own custom model on it, so I think that's pretty cool. To make this, you will need 1 bone meal and 1 fence, and you will get 2 of these fences. So that's pretty cheap, pretty cool, pretty easy, and awesome. Now we have the mailbox, which you can basically store things in, so we can store these in, or friends can bring you mail. So here we go, we got some mail, so I'm going to bring that out. And then we can basically have a look at our mail and see what's inside of it. And that's basically what the mailbox is for. The recipe for this is pretty simple. All you need is a book and 6 of these woods. So literally 6 wood and a book, and you can get yourself a mailbox. So around here we have a fabulous garden. We have 2 types of hedges. So we have the normal spruce hedge and we have the normal birch hedge. So these are pretty easy to make. All you need is 6 leaves of any type of tree. So we've got birch and we've also got spruce, and you can make 4 spruce hedges or 4 birch hedges. This also comes in the usual oak leaves, and it also comes in the jungle leaves as well. So you can make a nice little hedge maze. Awesome. These also go on top of each other, as you can see, so that's pretty cool. Now the next thing is our table, bird bath, and seating. Our table is pretty easy. All it is simply 5 cobblestone in a T shape. The chair is a little bit more, but it's still cobblestone, so 6 cobblestone in a H or a lowercase h shape. And the bird bath is stone in a T shape, so that's pretty simple and cool. Now we have our fabulous tap, which if you right click and it has a water source underneath the block that it's placed on, then it will let out some water. This is pretty simple to make. All you need is 1 iron ingot and 4 stone, so pretty good. Once we get to the front door, we have our little doorbell. Fabulous doorbell. Our doorbell is 1 note block and a button, and you can place this on any surface. So if we get this, then we can place it, well, we can't put it on glass, of course, you wouldn't expect to, but you can basically put it like that, and you can just spam. If a friend has this on a server, you can literally just shut up. So once we're inside the house, we have some more table and chairs. These are basically the same recipes as the stone ones. Only thing is that they use wood. Any type of wood is allowed, and they will make the lovely table and chairs. One thing I didn't say about the table and chairs is the fact that you can actually sit on the chairs by literally right clicking them and shifting to actually get off. Now we have some curtains, so these you can literally right click and you can open and close them. Much like the curtains, you can also get these, which are blinds. So if we toggle those, we can go outside and you can't see through, so that is cool. The curtains are simply 5 wood and 2 gold, because of the little tassels, and you will get 2 curtains. You can also make these so that they go next to each other, which will make a bigger curtain, but unfortunately you can't put them below that to make a bigger one, so that's a shame. Whoopsie, I'm breaking my house here. The blind is pretty damn cheap, to be honest. All you need is 9 sticks, and you can get 2 blinds, and you right click those as well, and those also go next to each other to make a bigger blind. We also have a lovely, fabulous coffee table here, so we have our wooden coffee table. This is made with 5 stone like so pretty simple, pretty cheap. We also have a stone version of this as well, which is just 5 cobblestone, and it makes the same sort of thing, so that's cool. Next we have the couch, or the settee, or sofa, or whatever you want to call it, but it's actually called the couch. This is simply 6 wool in a pattern like so, and you can get one of these and you can put it down and we'll have 2 sitting arms. You can also sit on this, but if you put it next to each other or turn it, then it will connect or have connected models, so that's pretty cool. You can also dye it by right clicking it with a dye that you want, so if we go into here and we find our dyes, so there we can get light blue. Now the reason these are so monotoned colors is because I've retextured the wool in Minecraft, or some of it, whereas this one has multiple different texturing sort of things. So but if we simply right click with that, then you can see that it changed the sofa color, so that's cool. Now we are going to move on to my bedroom. So my lovely, fabulous bedroom. In here we have some bedside cabinets with my lovely emeralds in. So you can store things within these bedside cabinets, almost anything you want. So these are pretty much like a storage drawer or a chest. So pretty simple, they just don't have as much space. You can also have this little light, so if it's daytime you can turn that off, and if you want it to be on at nighttime you can just right click it, so that's pretty cool. But do note that these have to be placed on a bedside cabinet if you want to light them by right clicking, otherwise you will need a redstone signal next to it to actually activate it. So to make these, we also have our little cabinet up here. To make the cabinet, it's simply 1 chest with a load of wood around it, so it's pretty much 2 chests, but a chest in the middle of another chest pattern. The bedside cabinet's a little bit more expensive, whereas you need 2 chests and 8 of the fabulous wood. Any type of wood again, so that's pretty cool. And the lamp is a little bit more pricey, only thing is you get 2. So for the lamp you will need 5 wool, 1 glowstone block and 1 obsidian. Now we move on to one of my favourite things, the computer. So what you can do with the computer is you can buy different things off of Minebay. So one of the things you can actually buy is one of these, a recipe book for this mod. So let's bring one of our emeralds out, and we can place it in the $ area here, and then we click buy, and we can get ourselves a recipe book. Once you've got a recipe book, you can right click with it, and it will give you this option about. This book contains all recipes registered in the recipe API. It will help you discover many hidden recipes. Want to add your own recipe? You can click here. Basically, this will send you to where you can get the API and you can add in your own recipes. So this is our table of content. We're going to go past this and move on to our different recipes. So many of these you can't actually get at the moment, but if we went over here you can see all items below can be used in the printer. So we can get an enchanting book, we can get a written book, and that is all the recipes for now. So if you want to see the printer, this is the printer. You will need a ink cartridge. As you can see, we got some paper in the back there, so that is pretty cool. We've also got a little holder, and I think these models are actually quite nice, so yay. But to make your ink cartridge, it's simply 8 stone around a ink sac, and you will get 2 ink cartridges. For the printer itself, you literally just need 2 iron blocks, which I mean is a little bit of money, and a paper. You can also put 1 redstone in and some stone to make the printer. Once you have your printer, you literally have your ink cartridge in, and once you actually get something that it can work with, then you'll see that this ink is slowly going down. You can put a enchanting book in here, and you'll see the little progress bar slowly going upwards every now and again, and eventually it will print out a second copy of the enchanting book that you want. So that is pretty cool. So Mine Bay has a few different things on it. It has the hardened clay, it has a skeleton skull, you also can buy a saddle and a horse spawning egg. You can get some horse armor by paying 8 diamonds. You can also get 1 bottle of enchanting by putting in 1 iron ingot. You can get some fireworks with 1 iron ingot. You can also get this silk touch book and some lovely potions of invisibility. So that is pretty cool, but how do you make the computer, you may ask? Well, pretty simple. Well, pretty expensive, but still pretty simple. You will need 7 iron blocks and 1 redstone with a glass pane in the middle. Now we move on to the bathroom. With the bathroom, we have a bath. If you want to fill this up, then you need to put a water source under the block it's placed on, like so, as usual. And then you can use the tap. Unfortunately, you will need a lot of water down there, which is why you can also use a bucket of water and simply right-click the bath to get it. Now, I apologise for all these glitchy textures. It doesn't like shaders packs, but I think Minecraft looks a lot better with the shaders on. So once you have your bath all ready and filled up, you can simply sit in it by literally just hopping onto the bath and climbing in. To make the bath is pretty pricey, but still you can use any type of quartz block, so the pillar or the etched chiseled quartz, or just simply a block of quartz with a button above it, and that will give you the bath. Next we have the cabinet, or the wall cabinet. This is pretty pricey again, I mean, for the quartz, but it's 8 quartz with a chest in the middle. Now you can put certain things in here. I'm not going to show you what they are, but I will let you find that out yourself. But there's 9 slots in here to use up. Next we have the basin. Now this acts simply like the bath as well, and the little tap outside, so if you have some water underneath it, this will then fill up and you can get your basin filled up. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately you can't sit in this one, but hey, what you gonna do? For the basin you will need 4 quartz blocks, 2 buttons and an iron ingot in the middle. Next we have the shower. Now the shower comes in 2 different ways. You've got the shower head and you've also got the usual shower. The shower is simply 3 glass and 6 quartz blocks. The shower head is a little bit different. It is 3 iron ingots with 3 stone. Once you have this, you can place it above your shower. You can walk into your shower, simply right click it. No more skinny dipping. Oh god. So you can have a lovely shower. Next is your toilet. The toilet. The toilet. The toilet is simply 1 button and 5 quartz in a pattern like so. And once you have your toilet, then you can right click on it to sit, and then it will say press F to fart. That is the toilet. You can literally just sit on it and fart your way through the day. Next we move on to the kitchen, which is added in the newest update. This is pretty cool. We have some old stuff as well as some new stuff. So I'm going to start with the old stuff, which is the oven overhead and of course the oven. So the oven is pretty damn expensive, to be honest. It's 1 furnace with 8 blocks of iron around it. So what we can do with the oven, if we have some raw food, then we can literally just stick it in like so, and it will slowly heat up. Now remember, this doesn't need coal, so I guess it sort of does help. But we can literally put some food in, and then that will cook up in our lovely oven. Now it's a bit weird that the oven recipe is what it is, because I mean, it's simply 1 furnace, which I mean explains the front a bit, but why has it got obsidian on it? I mean, what? Now this will cook up one, you can put multiple different things in, so if we had different foods in here, then it would cook up each one as it goes along. So we got some lovely chicken now. And I got the Master Chef achievement, woo! The oven overhead is one glowstone with 4 iron ingots, so 2 iron ingots either side and 2 above it. Next we have our lovely kitchen counter. The kitchen counter is 6 of the lovely quartz blocks and some cyan stained clay. So that is why you have the top bits as of what colour it is. It's quite nice actually, and I like it. This kitchen sink is basically does the same as the basin in the fact of it needs water underneath it. But with the kitchen sink, you'll basically need the same recipe as the counter, only instead of one of those cyan stained clays, you will need a basin. So you do still need the basin. As you'll notice in this room, we have some lovely lighting. To get the ceiling lights, you will simply need 1 obsidian, 1 glowstone block, and 1 stone, and you'll get 4 of these ceiling lights. These are pretty cool. You can just simply right-click them to turn them on and off, and they're pretty cool. You also have the fire alarm. If you have the fire alarm, you will need 1 note block, 1 redstone, and 4 iron ingots. Next, I'm going to move on to the kitchen cabinets, which are 6 of the lovely quartz blocks, 2 cyan stained clay, and a chest in the middle. And these cabinets basically act like a big storage again, like the other cabinet. Only thing is, I think they've actually got more space in them, so that's pretty cool. And you can store anything within these once again. So we're going to grab our little knife out of here. To make the knife, it's pretty simple. All you need is 1 stick and 1 stone, and you can get yourself a knife. This does 5 attack damage, so that's pretty cool. And if you have a bread on the cutting board here, so literally just like that, then you can right click and you will get yourself some bread slices. To get the chopping board is pretty simple. All you need is 3 oak wood slabs and 6 oak wood logs, and then you literally just have to place a bread on here and then right click it with the knife, which will give you the bread slices. Once you have your bread slices, then you can put them into your toaster, and like so. That's pretty cool. And if you just want to take your bread out, you simply have to right click the toaster. Now I know you can get toast, I'm not entirely sure how you get that, so if you guys know, then leave it in the comment section, because that would be awesome. But to get the toaster, you simply need 3 black wool, 1 piston, 1 stone, 1 iron bar, and 3 blocks of quartz. Next we have the blender, which has its own recipes in the recipe book. I'm not going to go through them, but there are some really cool recipes, including energy drink and some different things. And you will need 4 black wool like so, 3 at the bottom, and then you will need 2 glass panes on the middle and top on the left side and right side. So that's pretty cool. And then you will also need 1 black wool at the top and a iron ingot in the middle. So that will give you your blender. You simply put the recipes in that are in the recipe book. So we will look these up since this is a mod spotlight after all. These are the different things you can cook in the oven. There is the freezer. So if we have our fridge, we can also use our freezer and make obsidian and things like that. So that's pretty cool as well. You can see the chopping board recipe there. 6 slices of bread with the knife and the bread itself. Toaster, it's meant to toast stuff, but I haven't actually got it to work yet, so that's a shame. And here is the blender recipe. So we can make some fruit crush, we can make some veggie juice, we can make some cookies and cream, so pretty cool, or cookie and cream milkshake. And we can also make ourselves an awesome energy drink by putting 16 sugar, 8 redstone, and 1 fire charge into the blender. With the microwave, which we haven't got to yet, you can also put some stuff in there as well. So for the microwave, which I've just spoken of, we need 1 button, 2 blocks of quartz, 4 iron, and 2 glass panes. So pretty I wouldn't say it's cheap, but it's pretty cool. And this will also cook up whatever you put inside of it. Then you click start and it will start up. Next we have our washing machine. You can place pieces of armor in here, and over time it will slowly repair the armor if you have some water within here. So you will need to place water in here. You then click start and it will start up and repair your armor. So for the washing machine, you will need 7 blocks of quartz, 1 glass pane in the middle, and 1 furnace at the bottom. Next we have the dishwasher, which is a lot like the other, washing machine, only it repairs items. So any tools and stuff you have and are running out of durability, you can repair them with the dishwasher. This is 1 furnace, 4 cyan stained clay on the left and the right, and 3 blocks of quartz at the top with iron bars in the middle. We also have our cookie jar, which we can take cookies out of or put cookies into. This is made with 1 black wool at the top and 5 glass panes around there, so in a boat shape. We can also have our fridge and our freezer. So freezer at the bottom, fridge at the top. Freezer requires fuel apparently. Okay, and we can store food within here. This is simply made with 7 blocks of iron, 1 chest in the middle, and a furnace at the bottom. Next we have our bin, which you can simply put something in and then click empty and it will empty the bin. This is made with 2 weighted pressure plates, so our iron pressure plates, 1 stone and 5 iron ingots in a boat shape. We can also make ourselves a plate to put our food on, so if we have some cookies here, so we can place a cookie on there. Our plate is 3 blocks of quartz, so pretty cheap and simple and cool. Next in the living room we have the TV, which we can watch some Hey Yeah Yeah Yeah. We can also watch some Yankat, or yeah. The TV is pretty cheap to make. All you need is 1 redstone, 1 glass pane, and a load of wooden logs around the outside. You then simply right click it to turn it to what channel you want. Next we have the stereo. The stereo, you will need 2 note blocks, 1 jukebox, and a iron ingot at the top. This will basically play any of the Minecraft soundtracks. Oop, didn't mean to do that. And we can turn it off by shift right clicking. So yeah, but the last thing I have to show you is the Christmas tree and the presents. If you want to get some presents, you literally just left click them. Merry Christmas from Pokepeel. So if you want to get rid of those, and then we can get that. To make the present, you will need a package with some green wool around the outside, or a package with some red wool around the outside. To make a package, you will need 6 paper, and then you can mail people. You can also do a little letter, so if you want to send an envelope with a letter in it, then it's 2 paper, which you can send items within as well. And once you have something within the package, or whatever, within the present I mean, then you can right click them on the floor and they will place down. That isn't a present. Next we have our Christmas tree, which is our last little item, which is 1 flower pot and 4 different types of leaves, or the same leaves, it doesn't matter. And then you can literally just place that down and have a Christmas tree. So Merry Christmas, people. But yeah, that's basically the mod. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave it a like, and if you're new to the channel, then subscribe, because that would be awesome. And all good things, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! What the fuck is that sound? What? Oh god! No! No, the house is on fire! Oh Jesus! Oh god! Okay, stop beeping! Oh shoot! Oh god, why did I make this place out of wood? Why? Why? Tell me why! Oh god, no! No, my house! Oh jeez!